They talk about light and darkness, good and evil. And you find it in Christianity, you find it in Buddhism, you find it in Hinduism, you find it in Islam. So, in all of those religions, and all of the major religions in the whole world, it talks about you being the light, and you are supposed to shine your light, you are supposed to do good, you are supposed to forgive, to love people, to give people hope. All those stuff are the same in all religions. So, my question is, how do you shine your light in the darkness, so that those in darkness can see your light, if you never go into the darkness? What is the use of shining your light in a light room? If you shine your light in the light, it's going to make no difference. You have to go into the darkness to shine your light. Darkness can only be revealed when there's light. Whatever is in darkness can only be seen when there's light. So, if people are living in darkness without a light, they need a light there. So, someone that has a light should go into the darkness. This is basic common sense. But if you are afraid to go into the darkness, then you don't really have a light. If you have a light and you know who you are, why are you afraid of the darkness? We teach our children from young that they should not wander off the road, they should stay on the road. Well, if everybody that's on the road stay on the road, how will the people that's off the road ever get onto the road if they don't know where the road is? Someone that has walked the road must go off the road to go get those people that's off the road, to get them back on the road. Someone that has the light and is the light should go into the darkness to show the people light. If everybody that has light just hangs around each other, how will the people in darkness ever find the light? And that's my biggest concern and my biggest thing that I have against all religions, is they just hang around their own people. The Christians don't really mix with Islam, the Islam don't really mix with the Hindu don't really mix with the Buddhist, and the Buddhists don't really mix with the Hare Krishnas. So, in Christianity they've got something they call evangelism. And I don't really like evangelism, the way that it is handled, because it's more like follow our way or die. It's our way or it's hell, man. You know, you're going to hell. You don't really shine your light. People talk about God, but they never represent God. A lot of people talk about God, and they talk about their God, but they never represent Him. Don't tell me about your God. Show me your God. Don't tell me about love. Show me love. Don't tell me about hope. Show me hope. Don't tell me about patience. Show me patience. Don't tell me about forgiveness. Show me forgiveness. Don't tell me about compassion. Show me compassion. Don't tell me about kind-heartedness and tender-hearted. Show me that. How can you tell me about something if you don't even live in it? How can you tell me about your God if you don't represent your God? If you're not a reflection of your God, how can you represent Him? I absolutely hate, H-A-T-E, religion. All religion. Because none of those people represent the God that they tell you about. They're all the same. Nothing separates Christians from Hindus. Nothing separates Hindus from Muslims. The only thing that separates them is the way they fellowship on a Sunday, or whichever day they've chosen to have their holy day. It's only the way of fellowship and of prayer. That's the only thing that changes. During the week, everybody complains about the petrol price. Everybody complains about bad service delivery. Everybody complains about the weather. Everybody complains about increases. Everybody complains about sickness. Everybody complains about the government. It's the same thing. Just on your holy day, you worship differently. That's the only difference. There's no other difference. You can say there is a difference. My God or my religion is the only way. Yeah, everybody thinks that. All religions say there's only one God. So I agree with that. There is only one God. So there's not your God and my God. There's only one. So how can you tell people, no, your God is not the right God? You only believe there's one God. So how can you then suddenly create another God? Everybody all religions worship the same God, whether you like it or not. Just the way they do it is different, and what they believe and how they see God and their view of God is different. But they're all worshiping the same God. And just you don't like the way other people worship their God. What if we leave that alone? What if we could just have love and hope and compassion? Why can't we stop preaching and just represent and show people who we are and show people the kind of God you believe in? If your God is all about love, then be loving. If your God is all about forgiveness, then forgive people. If your God is all about grace, then show grace.